Hi everyone, my name is Amanda. This here is Emmett. Emmett, what do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Okay. Emmett's been home sick all day, so of course he's now wide awake at 11 o'clock at night. So, anyways, so my first field placement was done at the Salvation Army Red Shield family residence. It was actually so I've actually stayed on as a full-time case manager. I currently I have managed about 14 families, or I'm the care manager for about 14 families that reside at the shelter, and they live there for anywhere between, let's say, like 6 to 9 months, sometimes a little bit longer, depending on the need. So in addition to working at the family shelter, I've worked a lot in, I spent about 7 years working in geriatrics. Sorry. My main focus was, so the focus was on community-based care. And so while the families weren't my client, I worked a lot with the adult children to kind of help them get involved in their parents' care, because it really was such a, I would say, having adult children involved in their parents' care tended to really be a make or break in terms of maintaining someone safely in the community. But of course, it would always come with some complex dynamics. So we're always kind of trying to work through how can we overcome these barriers and to still provide for mom or dad. Um, Let's see. All right. So I came from a two-parent household. I am the oldest of four. I am now a mom of two, Emmett, who's 3, and my daughter, who is 5, and I've been married for about 7 years. So family is extremely important to me. And I would say that being the oldest of 4, I am extremely bossy, protective, and I sorry, also tend to easily fall into a leadership role. I would say this really impacts kind of my style. Well, I try not to be bossy. Sometimes still a little stubborn, but I would say like the leadership and the feeling of wanting to protect and help certainly kind of influences my practice. I'm certainly trying to learn how that I cannot control my environment, and that I more need to focus on how to control my responses. But it's I would say that the my value in family sometimes can kind of also impact my personal biases, which is something I really try not to do on a regular basis. But it certainly can be a challenge when I see people react within their family doing things that I just personally, it makes me cringe inside. So, but any burning questions I have about family work? I know, baby. Just 1 minute, please. So, burning questions about family work. I would just say I'm just trying to I would like to know more skills and methods in terms of working with families. I think that while I see a lot about the family dynamics, I don't get a lot in terms of like, okay, so now that I see this dynamic, what do I do? I'm kind of hoping that's going to get answered a little bit more in this class. So thanks everybody. I look forward to meeting you.